Yo, we are back, man. We bringing it on home on the bridge all night. Washington Informer Bridge podcast.
Indeed.
I'm Black Broadway. Got my co-host with me.
Hello, Mimi P. Green.
Hey, and we are joined by some of the city's finest young politicians representing the platforms and the people that we all have come to know as Washington, D.C.
No question.
What we know as the real Washington, D.C., man.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure to have both of y'all brothers here. We got my man Marcus Goodwin and the Honorable Trayon White, man.
Peace. Thanks, Kill. Thanks for having me.
Listen, man, it's so great to have you brothers on here because you guys are really, really actively doing it in the community, man. Marcus, let's start out with you first, man. Please tell us where you represent and what you got going on currently right now.
I appreciate you having me. I grew up in the Columbia Heights neighborhood in Ward 1, but also grew up in Congress Heights. My father, he's been in Congress Heights for over 20 years in Ward 8. My mother in Columbia Heights for over 30 years. So I'm the fifth of 8 kids. Between the 8 of us, we live in 6 of the 8 wards of the city.
Oh, y'all got it covered.
Yeah.
Y'all need to spread it one out, one in every ward. Come on, let's go ahead and do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. What do you represent right now, man? Are you running or are you elected official at the
No, I'm not elected. I'm running. We have an election in 9 days, June 19th.
June 19th.
So we've been getting around the city,
Get
encouraging
out.
young
Vote
people
right
to
now.
vote.
So what are you running for?
I'm running for D.C. Council at large.
All right.
On June 19th, I'm representing all 8 wards. So we got an army of young people to try to get our generation of millennials engaged and understanding that the issues around housing, displacement, and public safety affect us directly. And this is one way we can stand up and make our voices heard.
And I like that at-large platform, too, because it's an issue everywhere, man. You know, this was once Chocolate City, and now, you know.
It's fading.
It's
becoming
man.
chocolate
we gotta
chip
look
city.
out for our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We need brothers like you and
Someone who's been in
Trayon.
multiple wards and can tell the stories.
Like
So
you
thank
said, you got family in about 6 of the 8. So you like
And we have more, but a lot of them relocated to what we call Ward 9.
Shout out to Ward 9.
Shout out to Ward
Shout out
9.
to Forest Heights and Sulit. You know what I'm saying? One time for Iverson Ball. For
No
real,
question.
man.
Yes.
And listen, we got the closest thing to Iverson Ball right here.
Right.
Representing the whole Ward 8. That's your ward,
No
right?
question. I go get my snickerdoodles over there all the time.
Who don't?
Yes.
If you going to Iverson Ball and you
Feel
ain't
the
getting
classic.
snickerdoodles, what's wrong with you?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We
question.
got the Honorable Trayon White, man. Talk
Question.
to us,
What's
bro,
up, man? Just happy to be on, man. You know, it's an exciting time in the city, and it's a
is.
time for us to get more active and involved. You know,
Absolutely.
the city is changing in more ways than we can imagine, and it's about us stirring the boat. You know,
No doubt,
there's a
man.
lot of people coming to the city that's benefiting off some of the people that been here a long time. We welcome them. We want to make sure we get able to live here, stay here, and grow our families here. And so that's my platform. I'm Washingtonian for life. You know, came from here,
Hey,
born and raised Southeast Washington,
You hear the
D.C.
room?
Hey now,
Hey,
there we go.
Look,
See,
the room, hey,
she here.
Hey, the room with you, man.
Yeah,
The room
man.
is with you,
I
bro.
need it. I appreciate it.
Yo, we with you. We
Yeah,
with
I'm an
you,
anomaly
man.
right now trying to do this
Absolutely,
thing, man.
bro.
But I
Are you
appreciate
on
the love,
ballot?
definitely.
Are you on the ballot for the 19th
You
right
get
now?
to chill
Nah,
right
I'm
now.
not on the ballot right now,
get
but
to
I'm
chill
never
right
can't
now.
be chilling, you know.
Don't chill.
Can't be no time to
What they
chill.
say,
Yeah.
chill don't
But
pay
that
the bills.
takes me right to where I want to go because right now we know there's been a spike, particularly Memorial Day weekend, with crime
Yeah.
in Ward 7 and 8.
Yep.
You're representing Ward 8. What is going on?
So I think for far too long we ran the narrative to some of the leaders talking about crime is down. Crime hasn't been down in a while in D.C.
I hear you.
And that's what people say when they want to run for office and say everything is
Or when
going
they
well.
want to build a new condo.
Man,
yeah, crime
come
is
on, man.
down.
Crime
You
is
know
down
what
the
I'm saying?
street, around the corner, by
I
your
like
neighborhood
that.
school.
You say crime is down
and,
the street.
And so
it
we've
ain't
been working.
down, it's down the street.
We've been working very hard to tap into the returning citizens in the community to make them more active and not just
Absolutely.
leave it on the police department to police us. We can police ourselves, and
No
so
doubt.
we've been very strategic and very forceful about getting
I know
back
you
in
work
schools.
closely with our man Tony Lewis Jr.
Oh yeah, TL for life, no
For
question.
life, man. DC or
No
nothing,
question.
man.
DC or nothing. That's my guy.
So tell us some of the initiatives that you got going on currently that's, going to help to, alleviate this problem in wards.
So
8
we
and
just
7.
put $1.8 million in the budget to fund programs out the school to do interventions
Nice.
inside of DC jail and also DYRS and also in the community.
Yo.
We took a lot of workers off the street from the Pizza Hall that's left, ERCPCP, Ceasefire Don't Smoke the Brothers and Sisters.
Where are all of those brothers?
A lot of those organizations have faded away, and we see the result of the crime related to young people now
very
today.
true.
So we have to put back what works.
No
and so
doubt.
we putting money where our mouth is in the city coming the next budget.
Can you
And
name?
Marcus, what is it daunting for you as a candidate coming into this, knowing all this is going on? June 19th is right around the corner.
Everybody wants to talk about public safety now. And what I talk about is ensuring that we give people educational and employment opportunity. That's
like
often
that.
lost in the conversation.
That's more
You
important
see a
than
lot of
anything.
people talk about, let's arm the police, let's fund the police. But like Trayon said, we need more community policing, and we need to save people through opportunity,
I agree.
not just incarceration.
I feel that
doesn't
way.
transform people's lives in a way that's going to help better their community.
I think that a lot of times I think about it like this. Yo, you don't have time to shoot nobody if you got to go to work in the morning.
No
Right.
question.
If, you,
Yeah.
if
Facts.
you're at
Inside.
work, you don't have time to be out here on, Naylor Road or Willer Road wilding out, man. And I
No,
rode
facts.
through all of those neighborhoods today. I went to the Washington Foreman office.
Okay,
We right there
MLK, on the K,
and
no
Malcolm
question.
X. The amount of
Yeah.
young men that I seen out on the street at 1:30 in the afternoon
Need opportunities.
is alarming.
Yeah.
We need opportunities. We need chances for these young men to have something to do during the day and the
Absolutely.
night.
And so we just opened the Infrastructure Academy
Okay.
at
Yes,
Wilkinson.
congratulations.
And
Is
so
it
we put-
DCIA?
So it's on Pomeroy Road.
Okay.
We put $17 million in the
Nice.
budget, create not just jobs but careers in Pepco, DC Water,
Man.
Washington Gas, and so I'm just getting off, so I'm getting a lot of things going, but we're way behind the 8 ball. So
Yo, as a guy, I gotta ask you this. As a guy who has actually attained political office, you
Yeah.
are a real life DC City Council member.
no
man.
question, man.
Yes.
Yo, we went to high school around
No-
the same time.
no question.
You know what I'm saying? You a city council member. Yo,
Yeah.
I find that incredible, and I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, I appreciate
How
it.
has it felt, and how do you feel about the process of affecting change?
It's
You
always
feel-
a fight, man,
It's
every
always
day,
a fight,
because
huh?
I can have some of the brightest ideas in the world, but my job is to get to 7.
Yes.
I have to convince 6 other people to believe what I believe and vote on what I'm trying to do. And sometimes they don't always vote that way, but I use the power of the people. I learned from Marion Berg a long time ago.
Didn't
The
we
power
all?
lies in the people. And so I get people to put the press on them. We come down, we make our voice heard, and get people to care about the things that matters the most.
That's
And
beautiful,
so that's
man.
part of the strategy.
And for both of you, what do you tell people who say, "Oh, I'm too young to be civically engaged"?
Well, you can't afford not to be civically engaged regardless of how young you are. I always say that young people change the civil rights movement through going to jail and standing up and marching and
John
leaving
Lewis and
school
them
and
was
going
25, 26,
Exactly.
and MLK was,
25, 30,
You know what
40.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right.
man, it's just incumbent upon young people to
Yes.
step up. Like some young people came to my office yesterday from Cesar Chavez Public Charter School and were very phenomenal. I just left Richard Wright Gala tonight, man.
Shout
We
out to
have
Richard
some-
Wright. That's
Shout
one of my
out.
favorites.
Doing it,
on
man.
Public
I'm telling
Charter
you.
School.
There are
They're
young
doing it.
journalists.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yes.
Like, so now, I mean, we really over here at the Washington Informer Bridge appreciate you stopping and giving your time, both of you
Man,
guys.
it's
you
an
know what I'm
honor,
saying?
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
That's what we
Thank you
supposed
so
to
much.
do.
This is your constituency right here.
Yeah.
These are the
Right.
people that you need to talk to and that you need to get on your side right
Indeed.
here. So if you had one overriding message for like this group of voters, this group of people, what would you want to tell them? What would you want to really impress upon them?
So I think about a book that I read, and one of the quotes in it is, people all over the world want to change their circumstances, but are unwilling to change themselves. And so we got to constantly be
Heavy.
improving ourselves to make our community better, because no one is coming to save us but us. And we have to go back in the principle of Sankofa, giving back and reaching our roots and raising our next
My man
generation
just
up.
sounded Sankofa.
Sankofa.
One of my favorite guys already. We're
No
good.
question.
We're good over here.
And Marcus,
Tell
June
him,
19th
Marcus.
is right around the corner. What about for you?
Well, the biggest thing I tell people is you don't know how powerful your voice is until you speak. So you really have to speak up, engage people who are next generation. My parents are ready to retire. I need to step up and fill their shoes.
I hear
and
that.
I won't know how I can do that until I step up, speak in the public landscape, not just on a Facebook post, but stand up and make a movement. I think Tony Lewis is an incredible blueprint to that. And we can all do that because we all have feelings about what goes on in our communities, and we all have the ability to change it.
I love it, man. I'm so impressed with you guys, man. You guys are
Awesome.
so articulate and full of youthful energy. And also, you know what I'm saying, sharp. Let's talk about that.
Super
My
sharp.
Ty right here. Trayon's killing the tie game.
You got the
Your
Wakanda
pocket
flare.
squares
Got it off
lit.
eBay.
You guys look like gentlemen that I want to represent my community.
Born and raised in D.C.
Born and raised in D.C. You from the town,
Yes.
you walking like you talk it, and that's
pleasure.
important. It's important to be able to relate to the people that you're trying to represent.
No question.
So coming out to forums like this and just showing that you're of the people is, I think, one of the most important things
Absolutely.
that you can do.
Yes. Thank you for us. Thank you for
Marcus.
them.
Yes, sir.
How do they find you?
How we get at you, man.
So I'm on Instagram. I know Tatiana's got my Instagram going. Shout out to Lafayette
Hey,
Barnes
shout
in the
out to
back
everybody
too.
on the line.
But
Yes.
Trayon White, Trayon White.
Yes.
That's my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, whatever. She runs my stuff, so she knows.
Hey, that's right. Shout out to Tatiana.
Yes.
Hold it down the floor.
Hey, Tatiana.
Real talk.
And my social media is all Goodwin for DC.
Good win for DC.
Yes,
yo.
sir.
Alrighty.
I love
Thing.
it.
That's good.
It'll be a good win for DC.
No
yo.
That's what I tell
like
people.
that
That's the
thing.
goal right
Indeed.
there, man. So June 19th, get on out here and vote for my man
We
Marcus
gotta
Goodwin.
do the slogan.
Oh.
You guys missed our slogan,
Oh,
but
yeah.
What
it's
was that?
serious. All right.
So we working. Tell them where it come from first. So we working with the NNPA, which is
Absolutely.
the National Newspaper Publishing Association.
Okay.
Yes.
A network of 200 black-owned newspapers all across the
Squad.
country. You know what I'm saying?
Sharing
From
the truth of black
San
people.
Fran to Miami. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? We rolling. And one of our big banner issues this year is registering 5 million millennials to vote.
Wow.
We want
Wow.
to get 5
It's
million
definitely doable.
young black millennials
Oh, yeah.
out here in America to vote, to register to vote. And our
We need
slogan
that.
is, first of all,
You
gotta
gotta
vote.
Hey.
That's it.
That's it.
So we need y'all one time for the drop, one time for the gram, one time for Facebook Live, for everybody out there. First of all, hard pause. You
Gotta vote.
All right, y'all ready?
So y'all
Yeah,
ready?
ready.
We're gonna count it in.
You had a rehearsal.
Here we go.
All right.
First of
time.
all,
You gotta vote.
my man, 100 grand, yo.
Yes,
What's
thank
in the former
you.
Bridge All Night
Bridge
podcast?
all night.
Marcus Goodwin,
Thank you, sir.
Trayon White,
He's a kill. man.
representatives,
Appreciate you,
man.
Thank
Representatives.
you all
Don't just
so
stand there, do
much. We
something.
When they
really
say
appreciate it.
representation matters, this is what it looked like.
Absolutely.
Right here, you know what I'm saying? Pocket squares and fly ties. That's what it
Appreciate it.
looked like, all right?
And
Real
melanin
talk.
magic.
And melanin. Locks,
Man.
waves. We do this. Regardless of where you see us,
Locks
how
and
we
waves.
look, we doing it. We representing for our people, man.
Guys,
And
I'm
I love
blushing
that.
now. I got
Somebody
all the
represent
handsome
for us.
men
Yo.
around me. Shout out to all of
And
y'all
it
that have
feels
been
great.
rocking with us.
Yo, the room has been lit. The energy is great. We closing this thing down in style.
All right, y'all.
Representation matters.
Forever.
Trayon White,
Marcus
Marcus
Goodwin.
Goodwin, Bridge All Night.